So today we're going to go over a little bit about place value. So our learning target today is to complete quiz 4.1 on your things to do list in Think Central, right? Oops, this is the wrong one. Look at that. Hold on. I know, that's pretty funny. But that is one of our exit tickets, is to do that for sure. Okay, here we go. Yes, participate in the review and take quiz 4.1. So our review will start now. And that just helps us know what we still need to work on. You need to participate, guys. If you participate, you're going to feel so much more confident in your quiz. Make sure you read the problems carefully, use your new schema and skills to answer the questions, and reflect, does your answer make sense? So how did that happen? Let's go all the way back. All right, so we are going to quickly do some thinking here. It's been a while. Sawyer bought 4 packs of gum that had 6 sticks in each pack. He then gave an equal number of sticks of gum to each of his 3 friends. How many sticks of gum did each friend get? Go ahead and solve this problem. How many steps do you think it has? 3? I don't know. Let's see. Sawyer bought 4 packs of gum that had 6 sticks in each pack. I'm going to put a little line there, right? Because I know I need to know how many. Oh, yay, Sawyer. I got him. So Sawyer, we're just talking about you. Our word problem is featuring you. I hope you like gum, and I hope you like sharing. Because Sawyer bought 4 packs of gum that had 6 sticks in each pack. That's my first step. I need to know how many pieces of gum does Sawyer have. In all, right? That's what I want to know first. Then I'll do the second part. He then gave an equal number of sticks to each of his 3 friends. How many sticks of gum did each friend get? You should have 2 steps. Let's see, Finn, I want to see your thinking. How are you going to solve that? Hold up your answer when you have it.
I'm not supposed to.
Okay. Make sure you label your answer. Try again. All right. Okay, let's see. I've got some people who haven't done it yet. Not sure why. Come on, 4 groups of 6. What's that going to be? Action. Nice. Can you show me the equations you would use? Where's your board? What equations would you use? Looking good. Let's try again. Try again. You got the first part right. Got the second part again. All right, let's see what happens. So I'm going to pull out of the can. Haley Booker, what is our first step? How am I going to find out the number of sticks of gum Sawyer has?
You have to do 4 times 6.
4 times 6. Here's my packs of gum, right? You can picture them at King Soopers. There's 6 in each. That's repeated addition, or we call that multiplication. What is 4 times 6?
24.
24. And now what am I going to do? then gave an equal number of sticks to each of his 3 friends. What am I doing? I'm doing what? I know the total.
Divided by 3.
Yes. 24 divided by 3. I'm dividing up those sticks between my 3 friends. Josh Lewis, how many 3s are in 24? Ding, 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 ding. So how many sticks did each friend get?
8.
8 sticks. Boy, you guys are good. That's very nice of you, Sawyer, to share. All right, 2 basic 3-digit addition and subtraction problems. Go for it. 567 plus 471. Then 400 minus 234. Hold up both of them. Do them both. Hold them up when you have your answers. Been a while. I thought we should throw these in. I was afraid you were forgetting them. Let's see if we're lining up our... Now that you know about place value, line up your digits. That's the final 4, right? So what is it? Make sure you're writing. I see some mistakes. Don't forget a comma. Your first one. If your answer doesn't require a comma, you did something wrong. For the addition one. 567 plus 471. You should have it written down. Here's your working. Okay, let's do it now. All right, I'm going to call on Cooper. Cooper, how would I solve 567 plus 471? 7 plus 1 is 8. 13. What do I do? Okay. So I'm going to add that 1 to the 5 to get 6. All right, and add the 6 to the 4 to get 10. So some of you just forgot to add that 1, right? That's just a good reminder. Make sure you're paying attention to detail. Otherwise, you're going to be off by 100. That's a lot to be off, right? And it might be important. It could be money or, I don't know, something important. All right. Let's pretend this is money. I have $400. I'm going to spend $234. Marin, walk me through this.
Well, I boxed the 40, and then I crossed it out and made it a 39. And then I made the 0 a 10, and then 4 minus 10 is 6.
10 minus 4 is 6.
And then 9 minus 3 is also 6.
9 minus 3 is 6.
And then 3 minus 2 is 1.
Ding, 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 ding. Does anyone disagree? I have seen many people recently going back to saying 0 minus 4 is 4, 0 minus 3 is 3, 4 minus 2 is 2. Don't do that. Make sure you know if the number on top is smaller than the number below, you have to borrow a 10. You have to make a new group, okay? I love the box trick. Round 136 to the nearest 10. Go for it. Hold it up when you have it. Round 136 to the nearest 10. Is it going to be closer to 130 or 140? You're rounding 136 to the nearest 10. Well, I heard, which one do we look at? If you're rounding to the nearest 10, rounding to the nearest 10, you're looking at the digit to the right of it. So you have to look at the 6. Ben, do you feel like you can explain what to round that to? I see your board, and I'd love for you to share your answer and your thinking. Okay. All right, how about Haley Calendar? What did you get and why?
Did you call on me?
Yes.
For that one, I got 140.
Why?
Because the 6 is past 5, and if it's 5, it would still be above. So it had to be 40 instead of 30 because there's more of 36. So it's 140.
Can you say it without and? Can you just say 140? It's hard.
What?
Try saying it without and. 140.
100. I can't really hear you.
Oh, weird. Okay. Can you turn off the sounds in your background, maybe?
I'll try. Hold on.
All right. 140. We just saved the and for decimals. All right, let's move on. Round 862 to the nearest 10 first. What would we round that to, Sunny? 862. Would it be 860 or 870? 860 because of the 2 in the ones place. But what if I want to round that to the nearest 100? What would it be? Why? Okay, so when you're looking to round to the nearest 100, you look at the tens place. When you're looking to round to the nearest 10, you look in the ones place. Good review, everybody. That's not all of our review, though. We have more.
Yay!
Because it kind of sounded like I was done, and I'm not. I'm not done yet. Have you guys for a full hour. All right, so moving right along, we are going to finish our place value book, Coyotes All Around. So keep your boards ready. You're going to see if you can answer it before the coyotes can. Okie dokie, Smokey. So we left off. Here we go. We left off here where the coyotes were trying to see how many of the different insects and animals there were around them. So here we go. There must be a lot of grasshoppers, said Clumsy. Where there are lizards, there are always grasshoppers. Look, you're right, said Cool Coyote. There could be 1,000,000 of them. Factoid, coyotes live alone, in pairs, or in groups. I didn't know that. I like the factoids. Like an interesting fact. Oh, stop exaggerating, said Clever Coyote. Go ahead and count them up. All right, so remember what we have to do. We're going to round and add to see about how many grasshoppers there are. 24 over here, an accurate count of 18. I bet I've got more than anybody, 25. You're right, but at least I'm up to 12. All right, so we're gonna get our little sheet. Write it on your board. You've got 24, round it to the nearest 10. Looking in your ones place. You've got 18, round it to the nearest 10. You've got 25, round it to the nearest 10. And you've got 12. You have 4 numbers to round to the nearest 10. Then add them up. Five and above, give it a shove. 4 and below, take it down low. Henrik, what do you think about 24? Awesome. What about 18, Henrik? What about 25? 30, because 5 and above. What about 12? All right, add them up. See what you get. See if you agree with the coyote. Clever Coyote was starving. While everybody was busy counting, she lurked, she hid, she leaped, she missed. Factoid: grasshoppers can jump distances up to 200 times their body length. What? Yow, said Clever Coyote. That was a really prickly cactus. So how many grasshoppers were there? Where's my paper? Asked Careful. Never mind, said Clever Coyote. I bet I can come really close again. But if I do, you guys have to gather some beetles for lunch. They're my favorite. You're on, said Clumsy. You'll never do it 3 times in a row. Factoid: saguaro cactus can grow as tall as 50 feet and live as many as 200 years. I saw them in Arizona when we were there. Yes, I took a picture. If I can find my phone. Remind me, I'll show you guys later. I can't find my phone. I'll show you the picture of the cactus I saw, the saguaros. All right, here we go. See if you agree. 24 is closer to 20 than to 30. 18 is almost 20. 25 is halfway between 20 and 30. I'll go up to 30. 12 is closer to 10 than to 20. Now I'll add up all my 10s. 20 plus 20 plus 30 plus 10. Around 80 grasshoppers, Clever Coyote said. Careful wrote the numbers down and added them up. By gosh, she did it, he shouted. The exact answer is 79, he said. She was really close this time. Clever Coyote does it again, said Clever. Now hurry up with those beetles. She smacked her lips. Clumsy jumped, Careful pounced, Cool leaped, and Little One followed. They landed right on top of Clever Coyote. I guess it's about time I gave up on lunch, groaned Not So Clever Coyote from the bottom of the pile. I don't see any beetles, not even one. Even I can't spot any. Wait, there's one on Clever's head. See the little beetle? And that's the end of Coyotes All Around. Nice job, you guys. Isn't it a cute book? I bought it off Amazon. All right, I want to quickly go over exit ticket 7. Some of you got this wrong. If you have it back, or if I returned it to you, online learners, I returned it and told you how you did. I just want to clarify before we take our quiz today, because this will be on our quiz. How do we explain how many baskets of 100 peaches can be made with 742 peaches, and how many will be left over? So I asked some of you to draw 742 with a place value drawing. That would help. Here are some of our friends' answers. So I'm gonna ask Ellie. And let's say Cooper, come on up. Will you read yours for us? You're gonna have to read nice and loud. All right, Ellie, what did you get for this? And I'm gonna type it while I'll write it. And if you got yours back, exit ticket 7, you're gonna write the answer right now with your colored pencil, right? Yes, Mrs. Aubin. Go. So we have 700, 3, 4, 5. Whoa, I hate when that happens. That was weird. Let's go back. That's okay. We're going back. I hit the top. That's why. 6, 700, 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42. How do you know how many baskets of 100 peaches can be made? Say it real loud.
7 baskets. How I know it is 742 in the basket. In the hundreds place there is a 7, so 7 is the answer.
There is a 7 in the hundreds place. Okay, Cooper, read what you wrote.
There are 742 left over.
Oh, 42 left over. So all you have to do is look at the place value drawing, right? 1, these are each 100. How many of these do we see?
7.
There's 7. All you had to do is tell me. We can find that there's 7 because there's a 7 in the hundreds place. And if I draw it, I can see there's 700. And then we have the 42 left over. So you got your exit ticket. Thanks, guys. Go ahead and fix that. You don't have much to write. 742 left over. There's a 7 in the hundreds place. When you're finished, hold up your exit ticket for me to collect it. Thank you, thank you. Done? Are you done? Then you need to write that right now. Write it right up here. But you need to do something. You don't just sit, right?
I have to improvise. I had no time to write 100, so I wrote the number 100 and circled the 1.
Okay. That's because you got it. So if you didn't get it, that's because you didn't need to make a correction. Yay! All right, moving right along. So we can't wait. So you'll have to do it after school or something. You got to do your job. Why aren't you writing is what I want to know. I'm going to put it on a sticky note and I want you to copy it, okay? You're just sitting here, honey. It's not good. 7 baskets. Don't say sorry, just write. Okay. See how everyone's waiting. They don't want to wait. Go. All right, guys. So the next thing we're going to look at is the puzzle penguin from yesterday. And the reason we're going to do this is just to help you understand your mistakes and to learn from them, right? That's what we do. So yesterday we ended our math lesson with the puzzle penguin. Most of you were very detailed, but we want to make sure that we didn't leave anything out. I think all of you understood it. You just didn't give all the detail. So I have a couple people I want to read theirs, Elena and Max Diesberg. Dear math students, today, come on up you guys, my teacher asked me to estimate the answer to this problem. Miss Smith's class brought in 384 soup labels. Mr. Alvarez's class brought in 524 soup labels. About how many labels did the two classes bring in? 384 rounds to 300, 524 rounds to 500. 300 plus 500 equals 800. About 800 soup labels were brought in. Is my answer correct? If not, please correct my work and tell me what I did wrong. Your friend, Puzzled Penguin. Now you guys share.
No, you round the hundreds, but you looked at the ones. You should have had looked at the tens. So 384 becomes 400. 524 becomes 500. 500 plus 400 is 900. So the answer is 900.
Excellent, great detail. Now, Elena, read yours.
No, you are wrong because 384 goes into 400 and 524 goes into 500. And it is not equal to 800. It is equal to 900.
Excellent. If you did not get this back, you got a 3 or 4, okay? If you did get it back, you just missed one little thing, like what the answer should be. So no, fix it now, if you got it back. No, you rounded wrong. You looked at the ones place. You should have looked at the tens place. 384 rounds to what? Let's see, rounds to 400. Not 300. Some of you just didn't tell me what the answer was. You have to say it should be 400 plus 500, which equals 900. So maybe that's all you left off. Most of you seem to understand it, but where's Evie? Does anyone know where Evie is? Evie, where were you, honey? Okay, not okay, without permission. You're gonna have to stay after to finish all of this. So you missed that totally. Then please correct it right now. 384 does not round to 300, Evie. Look why. Because there's an 8 in the tens place. 5 and above, give it a, what? Do you see why? Puzzle Penguin looked at the 4. Something else you should know? Puzzle Penguin is always what? Wrong. He's always wrong. It's in his name. Puzzled Penguin. He's puzzled. So he's always wrong. Thank you to these two. Nice job. So you know you rounded wrong. You looked at the ones place. You should have looked at the tens place. 384 rounds to 400, not 300. 400 plus 500 equals 900. All right, I'll take yours. Thank you. I'm going to collect yours when you have fixed hold them up. Did you fix it? What are you doing, August? Sit up front. Happy, please. That's what we're doing. Did you fix it? Finish it. So guys, that's what you're doing. You're fixing it right now. Is yours done? You've done nothing. Hey guys, I'm not up here for me. I'm here for you. You should be making these corrections, right? That's why we're going over it, so we can learn from it and just see what you did wrong. So I think I just gave you a little note, like what should the answer be? So some of you just got to make sure next time you have a puzzle penguin or a problem like that, make sure you tell them the right answer too. So I think most of you got half of it. Anybody else have theirs ready? Thank you. You got this one? Thank you. All right. right, well, that's all the time we are going to have on that one. So hopefully you were listening. Are you done? And you can that's not enough. More detail. That would still be a 2. This is a 3, right? I'm not going to let you copy. You're going to have listen because of time. If you're not going to do it when we're doing it, then you'll have to stay after and do it or something. All right, because not everyone wants to sit here while we play. Okay. Let's move on. Now, we're going to watch a quick video to remind us of place value. Some of them just didn't do it. I tried. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If the six things say in one place, in the one place, in the one place, in the one place, in the one place. Over you got 10. Moving to the left, to the left, to the left, into the 10th place, to the 10th place, very little, but it was something. We got 10. Got to follow along. Moving to the left, into the 10th place, to the 10th place, to the 10th place, to the 10th place, to the 10th place. 1 through 9 have a home in the one place. If they're single things, if they're single things, 1 through 9 have a home in the 10th place. If they're groups of 10, if they're groups of 10, and 10 tens make 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, to the left. That's 100 place. That's 100 place. That's 100 place. That's 100 place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, to the left. That's 100 place. That's 100 place. That's 100 place. That's 100 place. Because when you had 10 groups of 10, had a bundle of them moving to the left, to the 100 place, to the 100 place, to the 100 place, to the 100 place. Because when you had 10 groups of 10, had a bundle of them moving to the left, to the left, to the 100 place, to the left, to the 100 place. 1 through 9 have a home in the 100th place. If they're groups of 100, if they're groups of 100, if you see a 1 in the thousands place, it's 10 groups of 100. It's 10 groups of 100. 10 times bigger every step to the left. 1, 10, 100, 1,000. 1, 10, 100, 1,000. 1, 10, 100, 1,000. All right, we're going to move on. Sorry about that. I don't know how I got that in there twice. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and look at some problems that you will see on the quiz today. So here's what I would like you to do. Get your dry erase boards ready, your socks, your markers. Thank you. There's only, I think, like 5 questions on our quiz. Yep, it's pretty quick. Thank you, ma'am. And here are some examples of what they're like. Soon as it opens, we'll be ready to roll. This is a test of our patience, right? We could practice some of our multiplication facts. Let's count by nines. That's a hard one. Oh, look at that. As soon as we did it, that's a good strategy. All right, I think we are ready. So here we go. Round to the nearest 100. Round to the nearest 100. Go ahead and write those 4 numbers. Hold them up on your board. Looking at your which place value? We're rounding to the hundreds, but we're looking at the tens. You got to look at the tens when you round to the nearest 100. Hold them up when you have them. Oh, Haley Booker is on fire. I know, that's a good song, isn't it? That's one of my favorites. I love it. All right. Jensen, what would you round 579 to?
600.
Ding, 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 ding. All right. Leo, 812. What would you round it to the nearest 100?
800.
Ding, 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 ding. Who else? Oh, let's get my second graders. Is Henry here? Henry, what about 250? Hey, 250.
Two 250 would round up to 300.
Reese, 349.
Are you asking me?
Reese Cheney, yes.
349 rounded to the nearest 100 would be 300.
Ding, 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 ding. Now round to the nearest 10. So this time you have to look at the digit in the ones place. Good luck. Hold it up when you have it. Ooh. Max Giesberg's got it figured out. 10, not 100. Round to the nearest 10. Rounding to the nearest 100. You're looking at the digit in the ones place now. Be careful. All right. Paxton, what would 723 round to? 720, because of the 3 in the ones place. Nicely done. Elena, 316.
820.
What?
Oh,
316 rounded to the nearest 10.
320.
Ding, 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 ding. Nicely done. Josh Lewis, 568. Is he here?
Here, just went to the restroom.
Surnay, 568. There's an 8 in the ones place. Yep, 570. You guys are good. Let's hear from Gavin. 985. Mr. Sanders.
985 would round to 990.
Oh, I'm so proud of everyone. How'd you do? Did you okay with those? You will see that on your quiz today. So if you feel good about that, you should have a lot of confidence. Okay? Write the numbers shown by the place value drawing. On your marks, get set, go. You have two problems. What are they representing? Remember, the long rectangles are your thousands. The squares are your hundreds. The sticks are your tens. The dots are your ones. You have to write the number that matches the place value drawing. You should have two numbers on your boards. They should be popping up any minute. Ooh, they're popping up. They're popping up like popcorn. Henry, how you doing? Can you put yours up, your board, when you have them? Let me see Leo too. Yay. Look at you guys go. All right, Bird. What would the first one be? How many, what do you see? 300. 410.
7 dots.
So what's the number?
347.
And she didn't say and. Well done. Miss Ellie, what about the next one? 2,000. 200. Uh-huh.
And 1
And can you read that number for us?
2,200.
If I was tricky, 2,231. No ands. Good for you. You will see problems like that. If you're feeling good about those, then it's another boost to your confidence. I think you guys are going to do great. One more type of problem. This is it. And then we'll play a little game and take our 4-question quiz or whatever it is. Oren, remember Oren? Wow, that's a long time ago. Oren has 789 Pokemon cards. He puts as many of them as he can into piles of 100. How many piles of 100 does he make? You don't even have to tell me how many are left over. How many piles of 100 can he make with 789 Pokemon cards? Good. Boy, the board should be up so quick. This should take you 2 seconds. Josh Lewis, I called on you before and you were in the bathroom. I pulled your stick. You want to tell us? 7 piles. How did you know? Hey. It's Josh's turn. 7's in the hundreds place. Bing, 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 bing. There would be how many left over if I asked you that? 89, but I didn't. You got lucky. 89. All right, so our next task is to get out of this. Let's go back to our, believe we are going to play a little bit of, what do you guys think? I think I did a Gimkit. Yes, I did. All right, so here's what you'll want to do. You can erase your boards. You're going to go to gimkit.com/play, and I will give you the code. Just so you guys know, if you want to find it, it is in Google Classroom under math. I just want to show you guys that the link is under math for today's lesson. If you go to Tuesday review, it'll say play Gimkit. The link is right there. And it'll look like this. Okay, that is what you're looking for. You could also type in gimkit.com/live That would work. Can you do that for me? Mrs. Harrison's putting it in chat for my remote learners. And then I'm gonna get into my Gimkit. You guys don't wanna do what I'm doing because this is for Mrs. Aubin to get the game code ready. Okay, so don't do what I'm doing. Because I just have to get your code. It's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, I missed it. We need to. Okay, don't panic. I haven't even got to it yet, so. I haven't even gotten it. That was a while ago. We're now doing place value. I can't get it to go.
8 minutes. 2 minutes.
I tried to do 9, but it, there we go. Okay, when you think you are in the right place, there is your code. It's 91074. Oh, I love when I can see your names. Make sure you type your name so that I know who's who. A shout out to the people who use capital letters for your proper nouns, if you have time.
I just did a random doodle on accident and I don't even know.
So guys, just your first name's all you need. No silly stuff. Let's not do that, please. All right, I'm gonna start the game. Here we go. You may begin.
don't forget to look at the correct answer. If you missed something, look at the correct answer.
So, right, see,
See
you.
why you missed it. It's a tool to help you learn.
Friends at home, if you miss it, look at the correct answer. That's how we learn. Thank you, Mrs. Harrison, for reminding us.
Just knows it helps a little more, so.
Oh, I still have 4 minutes. Congratulations, Mr. Fox and Paxton and Gavin. Yay, well done. Haley, I thought you had it because you were number one for so long. I really thought you were going to get it. Okay, fun times. Here's what we are going to do. Okay. All right, so now you are, first, how you feeling? Pretty good? I thought I X'd out of that. But all right, you are going to stay on if you are remote and do your quiz on Think Central. Stay on Zoom until it's complete. It is under your things. Oh, guys, don't do that. Please don't do that. You're going to complete, and this is for, how did I end up here? Quiz 4.1, not this. You are going to do quiz 4.1. I don't know how it got to this, but it did. In Think Central. So you should find it in your things to do list. All right. So you guys can head back to Mrs. Harrison's room, bring your goodies and do your quiz there. My kiddos, get to Think Central, complete 4.1. And Max, you'll want to use mine because yours is done now.
I seriously thought that I was gonna get first because I was first.
So guys, let me know when you've turned it in and then I will dismiss you.
Miss Aubin, I finished my quiz and turned in. I finished my quiz too.
Miss Auburn, I finished my quiz.
Mrs. Autumn, I finished my quiz.
Do you feel good about it? Yeah? Sawyer, feel good about it? I'm proud of you guys. Good work today. Sawyer, I want to see you tomorrow. Okay? Your friends missed you today. All right. And so did your teacher. Henry, you're good? Okay, when you're done, then you guys can go and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye, Leo. Bye, Henry. I think I got everybody.